guys, it's Thais.
And Bri. We are the co-founders of the Amplify Collective.
We're making a little bit of changes to the way that we relate to you guys because we're finding that as much as we personally love having a theme every month, it makes more sense for us to share just more insight that we have. And so this is the first month of this change. Let us know what you think. But we're gonna share today in this video a little bit about navigating the online space.
So in relation to those changes, Thais and I have found that the more that we can provide value to you, the better Amplify is, the better, you are as women in the world. And so this was a topic that we truly found to be super profound, not only for us, but also for our clients and the other women in the world. Like, how do you actually show up online in a really powerful way? We know online can be a great place for people to hide behind their screens or to be really disconnected. And so how do you show up really powerfully in this space and also in your life?
So we have 3 tips for you for navigating the online space in a powerful, amplified way. And the first tip that I have is something that both Bri and I use that's really, really helpful. It's called Newsfeed Eradicator. It's a Chrome extension that you can just Google. It's Newsfeed Eradicator. And when you apply the extension, it literally removes the newsfeed. So it won't remove the news feeds from any of the groups that you're in, and it won't remove the newsfeed from any individual person that you go to or business, but it does remove the newsfeed when you go to facebook.com. So instead of spending endless hours looking at other people and what they're doing, you can really be focused and intentional around your social media time.
And one of my tips, which again, Thais and I both do a lot of, is to not just share your highlight reel on social media. It's really inauthentic, and the best way to show up powerfully online is to be super real and super vulnerable, even if it's maybe a little bit uncomfortable. Thais and I are both proponents of getting as uncomfortable as possible in life. So how can you get more uncomfortable? How can you show up in a deeper way and really serve the people on your feed, serve them with great content, and not just serve them with the image that you wish to be portraying in the world?
And our third tip for you is to be really intentional around what you post, and then once you click submit, let that shit go. And so what I mean by that is that oftentimes we get so addicted to the likes and the comments that it skews the whole point for why we're posting in the first place, which is to share our truth and our message out into the world. So what I like to do is I like to say a little prayer. May whoever need to read this, may she or he find a way to read it, and then I disconnect. I close my computer and I go focus on other things. I totally get it. There's like an endorphin rush. When we get a lot of likes, I really, really do get the addiction there, and it's not healthy. It keeps us feeling like we only need to post superficial stuff in order for us to get a lot of likes, and that's not the point. The point is, like Bri said, is to share vulnerably and be authentic and be the light worker, the inspirational woman, the catalyst, the amplified woman that you are meant to be. Okay.
So we want to pose a challenge to you, because this is what we're all about. We're not all about talking about it. We're about fucking doing it. So challenge. Start to recognize, like Thais was saying, where that addiction is coming up for yourself, and really acknowledge it and get present with it so that you can start to shift it. For me, I know I can tell when that is coming up for me and when I need to move that energy in my life. And our other challenge would be to post the most vulnerable thing that you're comfortable posting, and do it today.
Yeah.
And then if you feel even more called, tag us in the comments.
Yeah.
Like, we want to be here to support you. So post it, tag us, like Thais said, let that shit go, and let's show up as more amplified women online this month.
And if you want to know more about some of our best practices for showing up online in a powerful way, we have recorded a whole beautiful podcast episode on this specific topic because it is so near and dear to our hearts. We know that when you lose power online, you're losing power in every other aspect of your life. So this is important stuff. So I have the podcast link below that you can go and listen to our whole thing. And of course, if you feel inspired, please send us a little rate and a review. We love reading them on air, and we just love receiving love. So thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll talk to you soon.
Go be amplified.